Welcome back to Just Meg Elise, a podcast about healing, remembering who you are, and diving into deeper alignment. I'm Meg, and I'll be your host. This time of the year, we're flooded with messages to be grateful. But what if our deepest form of gratitude wasn't outward, it was inward? And today I just wanted to explore how gratitude can become a great bridge to self-compassion. Gratitude is a beautiful thing. I love feeling grateful for the things that I already have in my life. Not only the physical items like having a desk, having a computer, having a home, having nice clothes to wear, but also the people that are in my life, the family, the friends, and also being grateful for myself. Like we often gloss over being grateful for our mind, our body, our legs, which to carry us through the world, our humor, our compassion, we often miss those things when doing our gratitude list and when practicing gratitude. And I feel like those things are so important and should be kind of integrated into our practice. And sometimes too, like gratitude becomes, not always, but sometimes I feel like it almost becomes a way for us to perform and to override how we're really feeling. Like I would never tell somebody who's really going through some tough shit, just be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Ignore that other stuff. Your house is on fire. Who cares? Just be grateful. No, that's not helpful. Like you have to work to soothe the tough emotions that you might be dealing with before then diving into gratitude. Otherwise, you're just bypassing what you're feeling, right? It's the same thing with spiritual bypassing. I've talked about this before. Like some spiritual teachers would be like, no, love and light only. We don't talk about those negative emotions. We don't experience those negative emotions. And that's so harmful. It's so harmful. You have to acknowledge the tough emotions first, work through them, do nervous system regulation practices, allow yourself to feel those things. And then we can go back to joy. And then we can go back to seeking gratitude and joy more often, and experiencing those emotions in our life. But without addressing what's going on underneath, the gratitude, the joy, it's hollow. It's performative in a way. It's overriding what we're really feeling to say, no, I'm fine. Positive vibes only, And then we may feel shame for even struggling, thinking that we just need to be grateful for what we have. Don't get me wrong. I will shout it from the rooftops. Gratitude is a good thing. Being grateful for the things we already have, it's a good thing. That just saying your gratitude list in your mind, writing your gratitude list, like all of that brings immense feelings of joy. And those feelings are pretty nice. But I don't ever think it's a good thing to pretend we're not struggling to just be grateful, Because true gratitude isn't about denying our pain or denying our struggles. It's about making space for joy and pain, for joy and the ache we might be feeling, for the light and the shadow, And what if we were grateful for the light and the shadow? I first started doing shadow work, I think it was 2019. And the more I dive into that, the more I realize it's a blessing to not only be able to view my shadow without spiraling into shame, but also just the fact that I have a shadow, the fact that I'm multidimensional, the fact that we all are. We are all so multifaceted. And what if we just looked at that and the blessing and the beauty in that, right? And was just grateful for that. And when we start to turn our gratitude inward and we thank ourselves for enduring, we thank ourselves for showing up, we thank ourselves for surviving. I'm so fucking thankful for you. When we start saying those things to ourselves, like try it now. Just let's pause what I'm saying and actually try it now. Just close your eyes with me and tell yourself, I'm so grateful for you. Maybe place your hand on your heart. I'm so grateful for you. And then, okay, why are we grateful for ourselves? Right? Well, like, why are we grateful for our bodies and our minds? It could be, I'm grateful for my mind, for, having wonderful critical thinking skills, for being such a hard worker. I'm grateful for my body for being such a hard worker. I'm grateful for my lungs for bringing me my breath. I'm grateful for my heart for keeping me alive. I'm grateful for my feet for which I walk through this world. I'm grateful for my humor, which to bring a little joy into everyday life. I'm grateful for my compassion and my love for other people and my empathy. Just taking a moment. I know I named a lot of stuff there, but taking a moment to find one thing, just one thing, and telling yourself, I'm so grateful for you and I'm grateful for this thing. Grateful for my humor, grateful for whatever it is, grateful for enduring, grateful for surviving. And it becomes I think at that point, when we're expressing gratitude for ourselves, it becomes such an act of self-compassion, right? And self-love, such a beautiful expression of self-love. And self-compassion is one of the most powerful nervous system supportive practices to have. It brings softness into sometimes where we may have felt pressure to like be a certain way. And it's telling yourself, I see you. Even if we're not fully okay right now, I see you, I love you, and I'm here for you. And I'm so grateful of everything we've already been through. Because you, talking to yourself, you are a badass. Like, you talking to you, you are a badass. Think about all the shit you've gone through, and you've made it through. We underestimate the tenacity of the human spirit and the tenacity of ourselves. And like, what if we just started to recognize that a little bit more often and telling ourselves, I'm proud of you, I love you, and I'm so grateful for you. I remember when I was like really deep in burnout, a friend, I don't even know if they're a friend, like an acquaintance, said, you should just practice gratitude more often. And I was like, I agree. Like, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from, because gratitude does bring really awesome feelings of joy. I get what you're saying, but my nervous system is shot. So saying that I'm grateful for something isn't going to fix what's going on with my nervous system. So, that advice sometimes is super unhelpful. You know, there's just so much nuance to it, right? So during that time of burnout, not only did I start to do some nervous system regulation tools, I took a lot of stuff off my plate, took breaks from certain things. But I also started to tell myself more often, like, thank you, I love you, I'm here for you. All of those things are wonderful acts of self-compassion, and they're acts of gratitude as well. I just didn't see it as such. I didn't see it as part of my gratitude practice, So you guys know I love journaling prompts. I'm going to give you one today, and then we're going to do a short breathwork practice as well with some affirmations weaved in. So here's your journaling prompt. What parts of myself deserve my thanks today? Not for what I've achieved, but for what I've endured, survived, or simply felt. And then placing your hand on your heart and telling yourself thank you. And then now I want to do a quick breathwork together. So we're just going to take 2 rounds of quick inhales and exhales. And as we do those inhales and exhales, we're going to say an affirmation. So go ahead and inhale and say, I see you, talking to yourself. I see you. Exhale, saying you're doing your best. You're doing your best. You're doing your best. And again, you're talking to yourself. Inhale once more, just saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And exhale. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. So gratitude isn't about pretending everything's okay. It's learning to thank ourselves for surviving, for feeling, for staying. That's the bridge. Gratitude for ourselves, not just what is outside of us. Like, what's outside of us, yeah, that's wonderful to be grateful for as well. But being gratitude for ourselves. None of this would exist if it wasn't for me. But how often do I point gratitude to this guy? How often do we point gratitude inward? And just trying to do that a little bit more. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode, and thank you so much for joining me. If you want to go deeper on your healing journey, there are many different ways to connect. You can pick up a copy of my book, Don't You Dare. It's available on Amazon. It's a wonderful tool for learning more about the ego voice and diving into our shadow. So please pick up a copy of that. I also have my most loved meditation bundle available for purchase. All of the things I'm talking about will be linked below in the show description notes. I also offer one-on-one coaching and hypnotherapy services. If you're interested in a session with me, please visit my website, meganshirey.com. I also teach a free live guided meditation, which was usually on the Insight Timer app every Sunday. I'm going to talk about that for a second. So we're doing an episode about gratitude, so it's important to talk about this. I have taught on the Insight Timer app since 2019. I used to teach every Sunday, and then I took a little break. I just came back. I've been teaching every Sunday for about the past 8 months. And the past 3 sessions, every single time I log in, my mic doesn't work. And I know it's an issue with the app because I'm pretty technically savvy, and I have tried everything I can to resolve this issue. Like, I have done everything I possibly can. And then they even have this feature where you can do sound check before you log in. And every single time sound check works fine. This microphone works. Everything's great. Then the second I log into live, the sound doesn't work. And I've been thinking for a while about taking it, like still teaching on Sundays. It's every Sunday at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, 8 Mountain, 7 Pacific. Still teaching then, but doing it on different platforms. Like sometimes I want to cast it to Facebook Live or YouTube Live or LinkedIn, like all of these places I would love to live stream, but often I can't when I'm teaching through the Insight Timer app because it there's a lot of different reasons. But I told myself this morning, okay, if this happens for the third time in a row, this is your sign, Megan, that your guides are pushing you to a different direction. I truly do believe that every, kind of misstep like this, it's a redirection, and that's fine. Like, I've been thinking about this. I just got goosebumps. So I know that's the case. I've been thinking about moving it off that platform for a while. It was really hard to make that decision. I am going to severely miss all the people that logged in there every week. Like, I had some regulars that came every single week, and I'm going to really miss them. But I literally told myself, if it happens again today, Megan, like, this is the last time, and we're going to get off this platform. I still will have all of my, not all of them, but a lot of guided meditations saved to the platform. That will probably always be there. And I might upload some like courses every now and then, but I don't think I'm going to be teaching live on that platform again. I want to start teaching like a once a month event where we do like breath work and then journaling, or breath work and a meditation, and then we break out into groups for like a healing circle, something. Like I'm thinking of different ideas, and it'll be good. Like, this is a hard transition because I really love that app, but it'll be good. So again, I still will teach a free live guided meditation every Sunday at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, 8 Mountain, 7 Pacific, but I'm still figuring out what platform that's going to be on. And then once I get a little bit more clear on that, I will let you know. So also, new episodes of the podcast air every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So please be sure to tune in every week for a new episode. And if you like these episodes, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And please leave us a review. It helps us to reach more listeners. May you be happy, may you be well, may you be joyous and at ease, sending you infinite love and light. And until next time.